and add to the stream. There we go. You on?
I can hear you, Dave. I can hear you.
That's probably through my phone. We're both on.
You pair of clowns, you're both on.
There you are. There!
Get in there. Stop fucking about. Get on with it.
Right, okay. I'm going to hang up the phone.
Right, I'll let you explain to people what the hell went on there then. What a nightmare that was.
Right.
Evening, Ruben. How are you? This is better than the normal one. It is, isn't it? This is better than that thing. Bunch of cavemen. You're dead right.
Right. Okay. Okay. Dave, I'm sitting down. We've had a bit of technical issues. Basically, Hangouts died. Hangouts completely died on us. We were meant to be doing Leffe, Adnams, Tally-Ho, and a Brewdog beer a week ago. We promised you all a week ago. Hangouts has died, but you're back. We're doing it.
We're back. We're back, ain't we? From outer space.
We're back from outer space. So, Dave, this is your first. You were part of a host yesterday. You did fantastically well on the kickoff. This is you now doing your very first kind of hosting on your channel. So take it away.
Yeah, you're on my channel.
Take it away.
This will build you up now, son.
Thank you very much.
One review, blooming ale, craft, real beer, or whatever he's called. I can never get his bloody name right.
Brilliant.
I think that's part of the attraction, that I can't get the name right. It's
Yeah.
it's 4 words, and I can't get them in the right bloody order.
Super. So, Dave, after that stressful rigmarole, shall we have a beer?
Yeah, let's have a beer. What we're going to go for? I tell you what, can I just make a suggestion and we go for the Tally-Ho first? Because I'm going to get June. She's going to have one of these. Because June used to have a horse called Tally. June!
Let's go straight in. Dave, as a surprise, I've told brewers from all over the world that we were going to be on the Brew Van Man's channel tonight. So in the comments, we've even got people from Adnams tuned in tonight.
Have we? Oh, I'll tell you what. We went to Adnams on holiday. Well, we just didn't go to Adnams. We went to other places as well. Well, Adnams in Southwold, excellent brewery. 2 glasses, please, June.
Where are they?
They're there, the small ones.
Do you mean the glass? Do you want your proper beer?
No, not the proper ones. Just get them glasses. You'll be all right, June.
Well,
they're here. Yeah, so we went to Adnams. If you're ever out in Southwold Way, out into the East Coast, you have to go. It's an excellent little brewery. It really is. They just do different kinds. They do gins and crisps and snacks and beers and ales and the lot. It's a tremendous place.
Do they do a drop of vodka as well?
They do vodka and everything. It's absolutely lovely. I don't know whether it's their vodka or it's another make. Have we got a bottle open, please? June's not happy. She was sat down to read a Kindle.
Hello, June.
He says hello, June.
Hello, Simon.
Brilliant, brilliant. I'm looking.
It's all good. We're still calming down from yesterday. Put that in the drawer. So, do you want to tell them about this drink?
So Adnams, this is a bottle of their Tally-Ho. It's a traditional dark ale, coming in at 7.2% ABV, 330 milliliter bottle. It's a dark ale. I mean, you can see the winter starting already. So,
I'll get mine. I've got mine in the straight glass. I'll get the others in a bit.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So,
I'm supposed to tell the combination at first, June. June's just downed it.
After all the stress of setting up this live stream, well, 5 minutes ago, we were both going crazy. And it's up and running. And to be honest, this StreamYard is quite a good platform.
It is, isn't it? It's better than, no wonder they sacked the other one. It was crap compared to this.
This is really good. Yeah, really, really good. Really good.
Yeah. So, June's already had a sip or two or three.
Yeah.
And, she quite likes it. Tell them what you think, June.
Oh, mosquito.
Mosquito. It's just got a bit of a plague of mosquitoes around here. I've been bit. I've got one on the side of my neck here. It looks like I've got a boil. If I've got one this side, I'd look like I'd have mumps. But what do you think to the beer then, June? Let's just get June done, then she can go back to her Kindle.
Okay.
I like it.
She likes it. She likes it. That's all
It's
she
not
can
overly
say.
bitter. Yeah, I do. I like it.
Yeah,
I don't know why I like
the
it.
thing
I
is,
know we're all about beer.
I've been inviting June into drinking different beers, and she's actually getting into these pale ales, these stouts, these chocolatey drinks. You get into it, you go. Because we found another brewery in Loughborough called Moonface Brewery, where you can go and have a look. It's just old style brewery. They've got scaffold boards as the floorboards. It's brilliant. You'll have to come and have a look, mate. But June likes it. So
I'm same as you, 6 weeks holidays. Once the 6 weeks holidays are out the way, I'm definitely going to come up. I'm going to get a 5 o'clock in the morning train. I'll be with you by about 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. And you can show me Loughborough, Leicester. We could do a bit of drinking, and I'll get the last train home. Okay,
well, if we had a spare room, you could have stayed. But there's a Holiday Inn, not a Holiday, Premier Inn in Loughborough.
Let's look at price. Yeah, I'll have a look at it. Yes, I bet the prices are pretty decent. September.
Yeah, they are. But you like that? Look, June's about necked it.
I do. I like that very much.
June, you get a bit of black currant, June, in the aroma.
What was that? Say that again.
Do you get black currant in the aroma? There is a sweet smell to it, isn't there?
It tastes quite sweet.
Yeah, I'm going to dive in.
I don't know if it's black currant or what, because I'm an ignorant sod, but yeah. All I know is whether I like it or not, and now I like it.
Yeah, June's very black and white. It's like she either likes it or she don't. If she don't like it, she'll say, I don't like that. Even if Adnams are on here, she would still say, I don't like it. But she likes it.
So tell us about your horse, June. You had a horse called Tally. Was that a while ago or recently?
It's a horse called Tally.
Yeah, I had a horse. He was called Tally Ho. He was the love of my life.
Oh.
You know, I had it down.
No, you didn't.
My mother-in-law is still riding now. She's in her 60s.
Oh, fair play to her.
Yeah, she loves. She goes and grooms it and whatever they do with the horses. It's a nice connection for them, isn't it?
Yeah, you loved it, didn't you, June?
Yeah, I'm even thinking about going there.
Yes, we're on about taking June and getting her on the horse again and seeing if she can ride again. But yeah, this is all right, isn't it, mate?
This is brilliant. I'm looking for we can find some comments somewhere. Maybe if I put
can you click on? Is there anything that says live stream? I've got the comments. Good old June. I had a dog with a cock like. Oh God, why do you do that, people? I had a dog with a cock like a horse. June loves a ride. June's been on camera several times. Ginge won't come on, mate. Blue Van Man, have you heard of? No, I haven't. Oh, my sister's on there. Sharon, don't go on about the umbrella, will you? This is brilliant. And can't you get any things up then? Oh, what about on the right-hand side? Comments.
Oh yeah, that's for you to do. Yeah, if you could put it's the moment. It's on private chat. If you could put the comments on, I'd be able to see them.
Comments. Let's have a look. Come on, you bugger. Oh, private chat. I see that. Right. So if I just press that. Oh, now it's gone all private. Now I can't see. Oh, what's going off? Oh, I could
make it.
Oh, I'm back.
You're back.
I can see the comments, but I can't see anything. The only thing I can suggest you do, mate, is put it on your phone and see if the comments come up that way.
And turn the down. I was trying to open up a second window, but all of a sudden I've got all useless. You know when you go all useless. I'm trying to open up. Never mind. Now I'll have a look. I'll get it on my phone.
Yeah.
This is wonderful. I'm getting a little bit of roastiness, a little bit of toastiness. Do you get that 7.2% ABV? Do you get that? It's very well brewed, isn't it? It's not like a cheap.
No, it's a bit like what June said. When it's something that her granddad would have drunk back in the day. And this reminds me of something that probably my granddad Sid would have drunk, something like this at the railway in Clawton.
Absolutely.
It makes me feel like, when you've had a whiskey or rum or brandy or something, it makes you feel warm here.
Makes June feel warm, dude.
Yeah,
that's what she's been doing. She was
that's
doing
it. I can't see it, but it's right there, yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
Thank you, Luca.
Right in the beer.
She was just doing exactly the same. Makes you feel warm. It's
I've just read on it now. It's a winter warmer.
It's a winter warmer, mate.
Perfect. Do you know, in the winter, even when you've got the heating on, sometimes you feel a bit, don't you, like January, February.
Yeah.
Something like this, it takes the edge off. It takes the edge off that cold nip in the air.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, it is. And I wonder if this is, we're not saying, God, the camera's on the wrong way round, isn't it?
Yeah, I think doing that.
Yeah. They've got the hunt on there. Obviously, some people won't approve of the hunt. But I wonder if that's what it is, because the hunt's in the winter time, isn't it? And the spirit cup and all that kind of thing. And I'm just wondering if that's why it's a winter warmer. Perhaps Adams would like to let us know if
somebody from Adams is tuned in. It's fine. I can't see. What I'll do, if you can talk to your lovely viewers for a minute, I'll get this chat up on my phone.
The Mako Slick is called a beer coat. A beer coat? I don't get it. Is that right?
Yeah,
what are you doing on your knees?
I've just got your glass.
Oh, right.
There we are, Dave.
Oh, right. You on?
That's on the main page of YouTube. They put it on the main page.
Have they?
You're on the main page. You're above Jose Mourinho.
I'm on the main page of YouTube.
Yeah, look, you're above Jose Mourinho. Dave, you're famous. You're famous.
Can I just say to BS, I didn't get bullied onto the kickoff. I was asked, and I was very happy to go on. June on these, all laughing at that. Adnan started making some decent beer. Please, all your beer tastes like.
I got comments. We got comments.
You've got on.
Yeah, I got on the phone. Yeah. Brilliant. Okay.
Thank you for that, June. Oh, make sure he don't go upstairs. The door was shut then. Dog would have gone upstairs.
As you've got a load of new viewers over the last couple of days, can I ask you a question for your? How did you? Because I've done a bit of TV. The first time for me was I had butterflies and I was nervous. I'd done rain. How was you feeling driving up? And how was you feeling when you hit the studio and you seen it all like professionally laid out? And you were a natural, an absolute natural. Do
you know what, mate? I wasn't nervous one bit. Ginge kept saying to me as we were driving down the slab, the M1. She goes, "Are you nervous? Are you nervous?" I says, "No, I'm not nervous. I was just not. I don't know. I wasn't nervous, right? I wasn't nervous one bit. You know, like on my wedding day, I went white. I absolutely shit it on that wedding day. I got it all planned on what I was going to say, what I was going to do, and it was there. And on the actual day, I woke up and we were all supposed to go for the last meal with the lads.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why. Well, no, it's not like that death row meal. It's like Jesus's last meal when all your mates get together around the table. Not that I'm religious, but it was called the last meal, and because I was going to be crucified, and that day I lost it. I went down to London. I wasn't bothered one bit. I walked in. I wasn't bothered. I just needed to get the first word out of my mouth.
Yeah.
And make myself. It's like a goalkeeper, isn't it? First game, they want to touch the ball, and that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to say my first word and not make myself look a complete fucking idiot. And that was it, really.
Once you got over they asked you to do the team news, the lineups. You got the lineup sorted. You did really well with that. And then you could just see it in your shot. Everything just kind of just chill. You've got that.
If it had been the Leicester game that we were watching, I think I'd have been all right. But because it was the Newcastle game, of course, you got True Geordie, who knows all about Newcastle. You got Hewitt, who knows everything about Arsenal.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
There wasn't a place for me to actually say anything at that time. And then they went on to the Leicester lineup, and I was fine. I knew what I was saying. I knew what I was on about. Don't get me wrong, right? I don't know everything about Leicester. I don't claim to know everything about football and all that kind of thing. But obviously, I'm a Leicester fan. I'm a Leicester lad. I know a little bit, so I could blag my way through it. And I was quite. I thought I was okay.
You did fantastically well. Fantastically well.
Thank you.
And then, like today, now this is like a behind-the-scenes thing on your channel. Did you wake up this morning feeling a bit tired, or because you put a lot of like energy into it, or is it like new day, on with it? Let's get going. Looking forward to tonight and the live.
Day, you get up. June says the dogs need walking, so we go up Switherland Woods and walk the dogs. That's it. I'm still Dave. I'm not a celebrity, a personality of some kind. I'm just Dave. I'm still Dave. I'll always be Dave. Fat Dave, big lad, whatever they call me. That's it. And I won't.
That's one of the main qualities. I think that's why a lot of people follow you, is because you have this quality of just being Dave. Just being, and never wanting to kind of like change or just be yourself. No,
I won't change. I won't. June won't let me change anyway, and I don't want to change, because if I start changing, I might lose June and the house and all that I've worked so hard for, and I don't want to lose that. So it's that the way I'm happy. I'm just happy how it is.
Absolutely.
So,
and it's nice, the food reviews, the drinks reviews, to wake up and have that level of excitement, because we're going to hit September soon. There's a lot of September, October, November. There's a lot of kind of pre-Christmas stuff now going to hit supermarkets, and we're going into silly season now, where lots of new beers, lots of new food, Christmas, blooming, what do they call them, pigs in blankets. And we got lots to do over the next few months. Yeah.
Can I just say, there's a lot of people like saying thank you and all that, and wishing me good luck on the thing. That I can't see the messages, and thank you all. Levi Littman. No, I'm not. I'm not any kind of political party at the moment, because I think they're all tossers. So I'll leave that one there.
That's another story, isn't it, Brett? Maybe that's for Blue Van Man 2. The whole kind of like politics talk.
Yeah. Keep it out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. So as this beer's warming up a little bit, are you finding it's changing in kind of flavour?
Yeah, I'm beginning to taste a bit more fruit through it. I know what you mean now with the black currant. You could smell it, but now you're actually getting the right. You down yours, June? June's down hers. It's gone. Yeah, she likes that. Yeah, it is. June says it reminds her of Christmas.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, beautiful.
Yes. We'll get some more of that. Adams, you've done a good job there, lads and lasses. Really is nice.
I'll send you a link
as well.
I'll send you a link for where to pick it up online.
Yeah.
Good. Can you imagine having a mouthful of Christmas pudding and then a mouthful of this? It's perfect, isn't it? It's the perfect.
It's really nice. And I'm actually drinking it in a tall glass, not one that you've got. And
you've got some of these, haven't you?
It's just as good.
Yeah, of course.
So I've just had a. All right, it's all right. So I just had a text from my agent.
Brilliant.
Yeah, sorry.
You have an agent. Yeah.
Matt Dickinson's just tuned in. He says, "What are we drinking? What beer are we drinking? We are drinking a Adnams Southwold Tally Ho."
Oh, it's all back to front. There we go.
Yeah. We were going to advertise this, weren't we, Simon? But we weren't sure if we could actually get the link to work. James, thank you for that. Take my money. Thank you. Yeah, so we didn't know whether we'd get it to work. So we didn't actually announce it, did we, mate? We've also got 2 other drinks, haven't we? Do you want to introduce them?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Do you want me to introduce them while you nip and get your glasses, or you have glasses?
I'll go and get my glasses. I've got them on my head, but I'll go and get them.
Right.
Yeah, we've got 2 drinks.
He's gone out the back to get his beer glasses. So,
the same drink in the same glass, it'll ruin it.
Leffe nectar. I've not had this one, Dave, to be honest. I've not had this one.
No,
nice big wine bottle size.
I'm expecting it to have a cork, but it ain't, is it?
No, they used to. They used to have corks. Maybe in Belgium. And the other beer is called Clockwork Tangerine.
Yes. Thank you, Pow. Thank you. He said I did well yesterday.
Fantastic. It was a really, and if I can give you a bit of like from I was sitting here like this. I got a telly in front of me here, and I was just telling you on the phone before we kicked off. There was the intro stream, like the 3 minutes before. You could see you all blurred out. You could see True Geordie over that side. You could see Blue Van Man over there, and it was like, and I was getting like flittery kind of. I was thinking, oh, if I'm getting flittery kind of, you must be. But you did marvelous.
I honestly, and I'm not. Thank you. Thank you. I honestly, and I'm not being big-headed, and I'm not being. I've done things in my life where I have put myself at centre stage. I've done, like I said, I've done football presentations and stuff like that. If there's a meeting at work and something needs to be said, I'm always the one that gets up to say it. It doesn't matter if it's my cell leader, my manager, the top boss, or the boss has flown over from America or Mexico. I will get up and I will say what needs to be said. I don't care. As long as I say it respectfully and I talk to the person and not at them, I'll say it. And that's how it was yesterday. They spoke to me. They didn't talk to me. They didn't chat at me. It was all like mates down the pub.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it was all respectful and absolutely loved it. And so I wasn't nervous at all. I don't think there was any reason to be nervous. I was just, just steady.
Just
I couldn't even have a drink, mate, either.
Was it one more question before we open the next beer? Was it warm in the studio? It seemed warm. It seemed sticky and.
I've always sweated well for a fat lad. But also, the shirt I was wearing, was from somebody who sent it me on my one of my lives. They sent me the Leicester City shirt and the Jamie Vardy book. And the shirt's a little bit small. It does look like it's been sprayed on. That's probably the reason why I was looking a bit hot.
I was saying Geordie looked in as well.
I don't think there was any air conditioning there, but no, it was all right. It wasn't too hot. In fact, they got the temperature just right in the end. I think when you've got all the heating from the lights, the cameras, and all the electricity stuff going off. June says I needed to powder my nose, but they didn't have any makeup, people. BVM, you could be the new Clarkson.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Absolutely, yeah. I can imagine you rallying around in the desert in an hostage.
Well, I've actually sent an email to Santa Pod, and I want to see if they'll let me take my nephew. Raced his car down there, and I thought, what a great idea that would be to take the van down. And see if we can get down Santa Pod in about 3 hours on the track. But we'll see. That we don't know. I think that might be a good little. I've given away a secret there, and I was going to keep that all wrapped up. But that's that one.
Brilliant. I'm getting a little. I don't know about you. That's 7.2%, and drinking it quite quickly. It's a bit,
it is. It's nice, isn't it? We're all right. Jim just cooked a macaroni cheese, so we've just had a load of stodge.
We had chicken Kiev with boiled potatoes.
Oh, lovely. Chicken Kievs. We like them, don't we, June?
Yeah, really good. Really good chicken.
How do do nice chicken Kievs, don't they?
Really good. Yeah, really good. Well, I went to Tesco to get this new beer range that I picked up about 6 beers. But I'm a bit, I hold on to my money, So I was, the reduced. I'm down the reduced style. I'm picking up pizzas. I found 4 chicken Kievs for £2. Eat today type of thing. So I chucked them in the trolley, and I thought, right, that's tea sorted.
That's it. We like sweet corn and peas with our chicken calves and boiled potatoes. Mix them up, and that's all right. You see that in the news where that bloke left Bird's Eye?
No, I missed it. What was that?
Joking. Apparently, his mates videoed him standing on top of this platform, pissing into the peas.
Oh, no.
Of course, Bird's Eye have found out about it. They've had to put that whole batch on hold. And they reckon the old Bill's going to be dragged in and everything. It's his last shift. He was leaving, and he said, so he's pissed in the peas.
It's me thinking, that's it, you're sacked.
No, it was already leaving. It was his last shift. So,
he better do a runner. Bloody hell, they'll sue him for. Pissing
in the peas. Unbelievable.
Brilliant.
All these peas were put on hold. So that was it.
But I tell you what I did once, years ago, as an apprentice carpenter. We didn't get on with the ground workers, the people who dig the ground. And they always used to go in the porter cabin cafe before us for their tea. So they used to wind us up and throw mud, and because we were apprentices. So one of the boys, not me, but one of the boys went in there half an hour before they were having their tea, and he peed in the tea urn. And he turned the tea urn at full blast, shut all the windows. So when they went in, opened the door, and they were greeted with this steaming
like a Turkish brothel.
Oh, God. So you imagine it, we all had the blame for it, of course. So they were chasing us around the bloody building sites, and they were going to throw us in the diggers and bloody dig us in the ground.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. All right. I'm getting a few more messages come through, mate. Messages of basically support of what I did yesterday, and somebody saying there was a fan before True Geordie brought me onto the scene. That kind of stuff. So there you go. It's just more messages. People, I am reading the messages, and I do appreciate them. So and Simon, apparently you're a top bloke.
Thank you very much. I'm looking down at the comments now. Yeah, you've had a super chat or two, which is terrific. Well done. Yeah,
I've had a super chat, but I can't see them coming through. Somebody has to tell me when they've come through. But there you go. It's all good stuff. The people, you don't need to send me money. You don't need to keep it in your pocket. Or if you want to do it, get some kind of charity like Help the Hedgehogs and all that kind of thing. I'm quite happy with that. Or then donkey ones. I do a donkey charity. I donate £5 a month to the donkeys that are illy treated in the. Is it ill? Is it illy a word, Jude? Ill treated in these countries where they just chuck a load of stuff on the back. So I do that. So go and send it to the donkeys instead of sending it to a fat donkey like me. Okay.
Fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. We got a couple of people saying stone the crows. Yeah, stone the crows. What
we're going to do now, then, mate? Shall we go for the brew dog, or are we going for the left there?
I think lefty. I think the brew dog's going to be really orangey, and it might overpower the lefty. So yeah, let's get the lefty done.
So this is a Belgian beer, is it?
Belgian beer, 5.5% ABV. It's Leffe Nectar. I've not had this one. It was always all back to front again. There we go. It's all 750 bottle, 5.5% ABV, Leffe Nectar. So I imagine it's got a bit of honey in it. It's owned and brewed by the people who own Stella Artois. So it's a.
June's just discovered San Miguel.
Oh, it's lovely, yeah, San Miguel, nice in Spain.
Yeah, she likes that, don't you, June?
Yeah, very clean tasting.
Very clean.
Yeah, absolutely. So, What was you drinking in on holiday, Dave? Was you tasting all the local samples?
Yeah, I had a lot of I had Doom Bar. I love that Doom Bar.
Yeah.
And then I would just basically try whatever was on in the pub that was from a local brewery. I can't really remember them, but I don't think I had a bad pint. I think every one was good. They've got to do right, isn't they? Because these silly people out there like me and you that can say that shit. Don't drink that.
Yeah,
so they've
exactly.
got to be right, haven't they?
Yeah, they keep keeping them on their toes.
It's a good thing.
And I suppose drinking the Adnam stuff in the town of Adnam, Southwold, it must have been super fresh.
Oh yeah, it was absolutely brilliant. Well, we were about 15 mile away from Southwold.
Yeah.
Where did we go? Framlingham.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
Where Ed Sheeran's from.
Oh, okay.
Castle on the Hill is about the castle that's in Framlingham or something. And all the Adnams beer there were absolutely tremendous. I don't know anybody from Adnams or anything like that, but it's just Scar's music. You're right, mate. It is just a lovely, lovely beers. Whatever they do is really nice.
Brilliant, absolutely fantastic. What have we got? What have we got? Dave, lead us through with this one. The Adnams.
Just got a Phantom Project. Hello, mate. It's nice, isn't it? Smells.
Oh, loads of honey. Loads of honey.
I'm getting all the grain. Is there like a wheaty smell or?
I think that's the honey. Yeah, like a wheaty smell, but then there's a real kind of.
Yeah. June, come and smell this.
Wow.
June's disgusting sometimes. He's got a dirty mind. Just smell that and have a sip. Oh, you smell?
Smells fabulous.
She's snorting it, I think.
Yeah.
Is it a lager or a?
It's an ale. It's an ale. It's probably based on a bronze beer.
No sweet.
June says it smells sweet.
Yeah, loads of honey and sweet. Yeah, really lovely. Well, yeah, I like that.
It is. It's very sweet. Can I smell honey? I don't know.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know you've had it longer than I have.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, loads of honey.
You can really smell it.
Yeah, you can smell honey, can't you?
Wait till you taste it. It smells like mead.
Yeah, yes, absolutely mead.
Oh yeah, that is one of the sweetest drinks I've ever had.
Oh, I like that.
You want to get yourself a glass, sweetheart?
Yes.
June's having a glass of this now.
That takes me right back to the medieval night we went on many years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went on a medieval night and we had load of mead because basically nobody were drinking it. So me and June drank it all.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah.
And it is. Mead is such a fabulous drink. June's got a nose like a bloodhound.
Who said that?
That's a compliment you don't.
That's brilliant. That's absolutely fantastic. Yeah.
Look at the state of that. You should have poured it.
You take that one.
Show some.
Well, this is how June pours a beer.
Brilliant.
How you say
on that now, Dave?
10.
Unbelievable. You can't take them anywhere, mate.
No. Oh, we were trying to get the live stream up earlier, and my wife's asleep. She's in the living room, but she was helping me set up the stream, and she was in her dressing gown. I panicked. I thought I went live, and she was behind me in her dressing gown on my.
Somebody said in the comments, I think it went live by accident.
It did go live, did it? Oh,
yeah.
Oh well. Yeah, these things happen.
It's like watching Phoenix Nights with you, Per. Max and Paddy. Can you see me now?
No, you just out of shot. That's brilliant. How many viewers have we got, Dave? It's not telling me.
341, mate. It's been steadily creeping up.
Fantastic. I think cheers to everybody. We didn't have a chance to get people to have a drink along. If you've just tuned in, this is the first time we've viewed this StreamYard live streaming app. Next time we'll do it. We'll give you a couple of days' notice. and you can buy the beers. You can have a drink along with us. That's how we normally do it, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, well, now we've got this sorted. This thing.
Breaking, wasn't it? Apparently,
you say we can have more than 2.
5 people.
We could actually have guest appearances who say, right, if you donate to charity, you can join us.
Yeah, absolutely. And get yeah, or even brewers. Get some brewers on.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. Get the brewers on. They send us their drink, and we tell them it's shit.
We'll tell them live. yeah.
Press with a leaf.
Is that what it's called?
Is it called leaf?
Leffe, I think.
Leffe. So it's not only Poirot that comes from Belgium, then it's this as well.
Yeah, the old Stella.
Yeah.
You could call it life bigger times 2. It's quite strong.
Got some more?
No, I've got to go to work tomorrow.
Jim's got to be at work. No, I'm off tomorrow. This is why I decided to do it on this night. But, oh, God.
Oh, now I'm upset.
Did you like the spicy chicken nuggets, Dave, from McDonald's? Did you enjoy that?
Hold on.
There is a...
Sorry, mate. I've had a bit of a... I've criticised June and I've made an even bigger mess.
I really did the same thing.
It is lively, isn't it?
It is.
Sorry, mate, about the chicken nuggets.
I said, did you enjoy the McDonald's spicy chicken nuggets?
No, you've done a review as well, haven't you, mate?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
I haven't had a chance to watch it yet with everything kicking off.
I watched it.
June's watched it.
The dip
was loads of your stuff.
They did brilliant. Thank you, June, for watching.
And she subscribed.
Yay! Brilliant.
Subscribe to his though.
No, she ain't subscribed to my channel. Can't believe it, can you?
She gets to watch it live, like in the room live.
Oh, she's in it as well half the time. Yeah, the chicken nuggets. They actually did give me the shits, mate. I was up. I had to go for about 4 or 5 times the next day.
Oh, I've had like indigestion, like trapped.
It's all down here, isn't it? And you can't hold it. And I wasn't impressed. I won't be having them again.
I know. Did you use the dip?
Yes, the spicy tomato sauce.
That was
yeah, that was nice though, weren't it? It was hot, but it was nice.
Yeah. I want to see you do that.
Projo00. What's Simon's channel? It says it Benoing, mate. It's real ale craft beer. He just does beer. He does food reviews. He's really funny, to be fair. But yeah, he's just a nice bloke. So click onto him, dude.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I've lost what we were talking about now.
I was going to say, can I put a request in? Can you do the double quarter pounder? It's in McDonald's now. I'd like to see a review of that from you. That'd be great.
Do you want me to make a prediction before I review it?
Yeah, go on.
There'll be no taste in the burger and they'll be relying on the sauce. The salad will be missed the target and it won't look nothing like it does on the picture. And then when I do it, people will be saying, I don't know why you do McDonald's. It's always the same thing. And I'll tell you why it's always the same thing. Because that's what McDonald's do. They don't put no bloody care into the food.
No, it was dripping all over the floor. There's fat dripping out of it. Weird. Normally they dry the burgers, isn't they? But this was soggy and yeah.
You said you got it all around your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Have you seen the Grand Tour? Have you watched the Grand Tour? Have you seen the episode where Clarkson?
That's what I told her. I told her that.
I got the inspiration from Clarkson. I thought, that is brilliant. I'm going to leave food all over my face every time I do a review.
She said she wanted to come and be like, mother ya. Spit on the tissue and wipe your...
Brilliant. Fantastic. Yeah. It was awful. I thought, I'm going to leave it there, for the fun of it. But it's almost, you can feel it. Like, I've got to wipe it. But leave it there for fun. Leave it there.
Yeah, somebody said that Quadrex says, have you tried Duvel? We have, haven't we, mate?
We did the triple.
Yeah.
The Citra hop is beautiful. Beautiful. That was 8%. This is 5.5. But same colour. You could tell if this was 8%, so if there's a little bit more malt in this, you could tell that it would be about 8%, or it would taste, pardon me, something like a Duvel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is absolutely a wonderful beer, though, isn't it? This is, I often say when I review beers and stuff, get it in the bloody camera. Struth, it's all back to front, isn't it?
Yeah.
This would be a lovely little present in a hamper. You know, if you've got somebody in your family who drinks the odd beer, who likes a quality beer, if you got this in a, there you go. If you got this with a few other ones as a Christmas present, this would be ideal, wouldn't it?
Lovely kind of Christmas beers, yeah. I like when I put the turkey in the oven. That's like starting the firing gun for me. That's when I get my first nice beer out on Christmas Day.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, isn't it, when you do that? We have a bit of Eve on Christmas Eve. And that's right.
We have we shared a bottle of Baileys, me and the wife. There's always a scare for some reason on the television. There's always a horror or something on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So we always put the horror movie on, and we'll crack open a bottle of Baileys, and we'll drink a bottle of Baileys in the night between us. And then Christmas morning, we're like, oh, the kids are going, Daddy, it's Christmas. I'm going,
my sister has just asked if you've recovered from getting chili in your eye. I don't know what eye she's on about. The other day from the pot noodle.
What I did, Dave, I put the hot water in. It was the Levi Roots chili rice.
Oh yeah, is it?
It was rubbish. It was rubbish.
That just goes on its label in my book.
Popcorn. It's like, have you seen the naked rice? You know, they do naked rice. It's like pot noodle. It's like it's like Rice Krispies. It's like a funny crispy rice. It's not even rice. So
Thank you. So I've had a super chat. Zombie theory.
Brilliant. So I put the hot water in. I was stirring, and it splashed up in my eye, and I had to cut the video. Cut.
You'll have to get these. You'll have to get some of these, Cocker, and get the safety ones. I'm my health and safety bloke at work.
You watch. In years to come, there'll be all sorts of claims on it on you. Oh, 5 years ago, I got chili in my eye. Now I'm going to put a claim in YouTube and have everybody wearing gloves. And
they'll have to put a disclaimer up saying any injury caused by being a complete idiot is not our fault.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this is nice. I tell you what, it's a shame it's in a big bottle.
Is it? I was going to say, yeah. I might get the wife to try some of this. Mel.
Yeah, go on, get her on. Get Val. Get Val's opinion. He's getting Val.
Yeah.
We'll be wife swapping at this rate, mate.
Yeah. She's shy. She won't come in. She's shy.
No, don't come on the telly. Tell her just to have a drink and give her opinion. June's done it.
Mel, come here a minute. Here she comes. Here she comes.
We don't want to see your pajamas. You're okay.
Stand on the side.
Yeah, we don't want to see you. Well, we do want to see you, but we don't want to see you.
Stay on the side. Come and try this on the. I'm going to come in. We're on the Blue Van Man channel.
All right.
Say hi to Dave.
All right, Val.
Hello, Val.
June's saying hello as well.
Mel.
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 Come on.
I've never been able to understand Welsh from Wednesday Davis either. I could never understand him.
I married an Englishman.
Woman.
An English woman, so I should say. Yeah, an English woman. My wife.
You married an Englishman.
My wife's from Salisbury in England. You know Salisbury?
Yeah.
The cathedral. Yeah, she's from. I dragged her over to Wales.
That's great. I can't believe I got that name wrong, and I've also got your real ale craft beer wrong.
Brilliant. What do you think, Mal? Mal's used to be a beer reviewer on YouTube. What do you think?
What is it?
It's Leffe Nectar. It's a honey.
Mm.
Do you like that?
Taste the honey, can't you?
Yeah.
Mel can taste the honey, June.
Yeah, that's a real. I hate to say it, lad, but that's a lady's beer.
June says it's a lady's beer.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's easy to drink. What percentage is that?
5.5. It's nice.
It's quite easy to drink, isn't it?
I've had an idea, right? What we could do is just set up, you could set up a chair, and I'll set up a chair. Jim can be at the side, Mel can be at the side, and they can review beer, and people can just watch empty chairs.
Yeah. You're talking, yeah.
Cooking tips and cleaning tips and shit like that.
Yeah. Florist and that's everything. Flowers and
If I couldn't have her pajamas on.
Yeah, she's in a pajama. If she wanted a pajama, she'd come on, but she's relaxing for the night.
That's it. You relax, girl. You've had a nice day looking after him.
Yeah.
No,
She had to get the chili off my eye.
that wasn't even the worst place, isn't it?
Yeah, that one.
Wasn't even the worst place you had it.
Well, right. We'll leave that one there then, shall we? We're trying to be a family channel. I was going to say, JLCFC, hello, thank you, hi.
Yeah. Lots of people enjoying this and laughing. Yeah, brilliant. So I've still got quite a lot of this, Dave.
Yeah, I have.
What you? Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah.
He's just done it. Simon's done it. He's load.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, it does do that, doesn't it? Why does it do that, mate? Why does it, even after the bottle has been open for a good 10 or 15 minutes, it's still got the life to do that?
Belgian beer is naturally really fizzy and carbonated. It's naturally... The Belgians, they'll have a great big head on their beer sometimes, the same as the Germans. When you see the Germans drinking beer, they've got great big heads on them. It's just the way they brew beer, I think. It's just the way they like it.
Our beer over here dies after you've had a couple of sips.
Flat as a pancake, but it's well made, isn't it? So, we've been talking for half an hour with this, and it's still got carbonation, which is great, isn't it?
I'm going to get more of this, I must admit, because the thing is, when I just want to... Yeah, well, yeah, you probably would be steaming after 2, the way you drink it. The fact is that the bowl's big enough, so there's enough in there for me, because I am cutting my drinking down. The only time you'll see me drink is when I'm doing a review.
Yeah.
And at the moment, because I'm trying to get my weight back down again for Christmas, so I can put it back up. But there's enough there for me and June to sit drinking Morse or watching Morse or some kind of show. We've got Peaky Blinders coming back on the 25th.
Brilliant, so, love it.
There's enough there for me and her to share on a bottle while I'm still watching my weight, but I just fancy an alcoholic beverage.
And like you say, if you've got a coffee table in front of you, you can just gently top it up while you're watching.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is absolutely perfect for a couple who are just stopping in the night.
That'd be nice, but when I'm cooking Sunday dinner and I like a beer with Sunday dinner.
Oh yes.
Can you hear her?
Yeah,
Good, you can hear her then. I ain't got to keep repeating myself.
Give June a thumbs up. I love
thumbs up.
Yeah.
I love cooking.
Yeah, June likes a beer while she's cooking.
I was just going to say the same. As soon as I start cooking, like I said with the Christmas dinner, same as a Sunday, as soon as I start cooking, I crack open the first beer. Love it. Bit of wine, bit of beer while I'm cooking. Beautiful.
The thing is with June, the best thing about June is she gets that pissed. She don't want a dinner, so I have to eat it.
Well, do you know, here's a serious one now. They reckon there's going to be food shortages after Brexit. What are we all going to do for our turkeys this year? I'm thinking of buying a frozen one just in case in October.
Right. I'm going to give you a tip now then, right? Be careful, because some countries, some places, they'll sell a turkey as it's fresh, but it's not fresh because it's already been frozen. It's defrosted. You get home, you put it back in the freezer, you defrost it, and it's knackered.
Yeah, right, okay.
Be careful. That's coming from the wife that works at a meat wholesalers.
Right, okay, perfect.
So be careful. But we don't have turkey. If you're going to have turkey, have a turkey crown, isn't it, June? turkey breast boneless.
In the supermarket, it's called a turkey crown.
But in the supermarkets, it's called a turkey crown. It's just a roll of turkey breast. You get no waste, no bone, no nothing. You just cut it off the long side.
Yeah, when you slice it.
Oh, cut it off the long side. See, no, you should be doing a video about that, June. So if you're going to get some turkey crown from the shop, that way you just get pure meat.
And bang it in the freezer. I know there's a lot of scaremongering. It may not happen, but I think once October comes, you just test the water. If Boris is taking us out,
that'll be a great thing. I'm getting a bit upset, mate, because I keep having to put in and say hello to these people. Bram Sterrels has in said you should come to Belgium. But carry on, mate. Yeah, you were on about this scaremongering.
There's a lot of course, you've got to be careful with the news. There's a lot of scaremongering. Do we really have to put meat in the freezer? Would you go to that length just to have a bit of meat on Christmas Day? I'm
not going to worry about it one bit.
No.
Carry on as myself, because I'm just going to carry on. Nothing will change. Nothing will happen. It'll all be the same.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. Totally agree.
You know what, right? You know when we were talking about this a few years ago, me and June, you're about the recession in 2008.
Yeah.
And all you got was Sky News, and you got BBC 24 Hour and all this, and it was like, oh, the recession this, the recession that, the pound's doing this, production's fell, production's done this, blah, blah, blah. They were milking it. They were just feeding us, and they were just scaring us.
Yeah.
What should happen, right?
The media caused that recession.
Yeah, the media caused the recession. Me and you were on about this week. What should happen is the government should say, right, no news on the recession, complete blanket ban.
Yeah.
And let people go for themselves. Let people spend what they want to spend. If they don't want to spend, just get rid of the media, get rid of everything. Not allowed to talk about the recession, and it would have recovered so quicker than what it did. It would be untrue.
It took years, didn't it? It took years.
Oh, a ridiculous amount of time. What the bloody hell were we messing around at? And I tell you what, the recession was a good thing, because what happened were people had to start saving to buy and not put it on credit.
Can you remember back in the day? I mean, there's a lot of youngsters watching. People didn't think twice, did they, of maxing credit cards and getting loans, or remortgaging their houses. Kept on doing it every year, didn't they? Every year. I was like, oh my God. How can people carry on like this, you know? But
I've said this on one of my lives, and at the time I was ashamed of it, but I'm not now. Well, I am, but I was about 35 grand in debt.
Was you?
I fucking were. Credit cards, loans, and everything. June didn't have a fucking clue. And anyway, it all came out, and you go to a company called the CCCS, and they take over your debts and put you on a debt management plan. It's called Step Change now. And they sorted me out. I have now got no debt whatsoever. I've got savings, I've got money in the bank and everything. Because what was happening were the government was saying, the government were basically telling you to go out and take loans and spend money. We're relying, the government in the Labour days were relying on people to spend money to keep the economy afloat. And then in the end, when people hadn't got any money to pay the debt back, such as myself, and basically are on my fucking knees, that was it. And then this Step Change stepped in. They took over all my debts and this or that. So if anybody is out there who, I had to pay it back. I paid the debt back.
Yeah.
Right. And but they take it out of my hands, and they take what they do is they take your wage. They say, right, you need this, you need that, you need that, you need that. What's left? Whatever's left is then paid off to all these companies that you owe money. So even if it's like £20 at the end of your wage, they can't chase you. They can't send the bailiffs around. They can't do anything. So if anybody is out there who has got debt and who don't know where to turn, go on to Step Change.
That's perfect. That's a really good message. Really good message.
It is a good message. Because there is people out there, and there's probably blokes who are in the same situation as me who are trying to. I mean, it wasn't though I'd even wasted it on gambling or anything. It just mounts up. It's just silly spending. Predictions for 6th. Sorry.
Was that the cricket? Yeah, I've seen that comment. The cricket comment, was it?
What was the cricket one?
Blue Van Man, what do you think about more all getting dropped in the ashes? More iron or more something?
Yeah, he's not doing the job, is he, at the moment? So I think he probably needs a change. I think they're just looking for a change of direction on bowling and stuff like that. Alan, do you, can't say his name yourself. Benjamin Newton, hello. How are you? Big village rivalry there. Hello. Predictions for Liverpool. I reckon Liverpool might win it. I don't know. We'll see. It all depends if Liverpool can be consistent. Yes, Bakey, yeah, a good result for Wolves against Leicester, a 0-0. So crack on then, mate. This is hard. The comments are coming up, and you're trying to talk to you and them as well. It's hard.
I tell you what, it's how has it been that your first kind of like presenting stream? Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's all right. I like it. I like this kind of stuff. I like this kind of pressure. No, it's not pressure, is it? Sitting there drinking, talking.
We're having fun.
Pressure, is it? But it's the hassle of trying. You're doing it, and all I've got them flying around.
I think it's the beer. It's like I'm like the blue van man got something flying around him, but it's big because it's in my eye line.
How much you got left?
I'm going to be careful with this, Paul. I'll have to get the mop out on the tiles tomorrow. I won't be doing it tonight.
You know what? You know when you're chucking it all on the floor, does it mean you can't handle it?
Yeah, the real ale guide, yeah. He's stuck. He's had a 7.5 and a 5.5. And we're going to finish up on a 4.5. So we're going down the Richter scale.
Yeah. This, I tell you what, this bloody new system you've found's brilliant.
Hopefully, like, again, if people have just tuned into this broadcast, we had major problems. Google cut their own system away from me and Dave and everybody else who wants to have people on their YouTube channels live. They cut it away and they didn't replace it with anything. So I spent 5 hours in the morning trying to find something to cover this. And I tell you what happened, Dave. I did a Facebook Live on my page, and I said the problem. I said I should be on YouTube today with Dave, but it was broken and it's cancelled. And somebody commented, a YouTuber said, "Try StreamYard." And I didn't do it then. I was too drunk, but I woke up in the morning, tried StreamYard. I thought, brilliant, that is easy. And of course, now you're set up on it, Dave. It don't take much, does it, to get it?
No, we're there. We're both there.
Send them
a tablet as well. Have you got a tablet or anything so you can actually see the comments coming through?
I'm watching. Have a look. I'm watching it on my phone with the comments sliding up and down.
Brilliant. Good stuff.
Yeah, there we go. Look. So, I mean, it would be I tell you what would be fantastic if you could wangle maybe the true Geordie, do the StreamYard, invite him on, and see if he'll come on your channel. Like eating a burger.
You know what?
Yeah.
True Geordie, and I'm not blowing smoke up his arse or anybody else's arse. True Geordie, when I met him yesterday, he was a genuinely nice bloke. But I think if he started to do things like that, help other people out as such, like, you know, I think he would not shy away from it, because I don't think True Geordie would ever shy away from anything. He's fucking massive.
I was going to ask, how big is that guy? How big is?
I'd say, I think he's about 6'4", 6'5". And I'm a wide guy, but I'm a fat guy. True Geordie he's fucking firm. He's like marble. Yeah, he's like marble.
Massive, yeah.
He is. He's firm as, yeah. I mean, I thought in my day I was a little bit. I used to do a little bit of working out, but I never did anything major. But True Geordie he's like fucking marble.
Yeah. And he got some tattoos on it. He got
some smart pieces of work in there.
Yeah.
But June won't let me have one. She thinks if I had one now, I'd be hitting a midlife crisis. So she's probably right. I just want to say hello to Reese Potts. He's just left a nice message saying that I do cheer him up anymore. And there's another lad called Taz Moore. Taz, if you're going to take the piss, mate, at least try and be original. You know what I mean? I don't mind people taking the piss and all that kind of thing, leaving comments, but just Taz, just be original. You can't do it. If you can't do it, leave it to the professionals, Taz. All right, mate.
Yeah, maybe. Or was it nasty stuff? Was it? Or
no, it's just things like I'm desperate for money, or I'm not desperate for money at all. I'm quite happily with it. So
yeah,
there you go. But that's it. Everybody else is saying the great stuff. I would love to reply to you, but it's hard to reply when you're talking to Simon and trying to do this as well. So there you go. I am seeing them, but it's a bit hard to do it.
Yeah, perfect. Dave, should we be? How much have we got left?
I've got that. I've got about the same as you.
Shall we?
Down it.
Come on, yeah.
June says I've got to be careful because it hits you afterwards.
Oh, yeah. I've got a face like a beetroot.
As long as it's not sliced, I'm not bothered.
I'm going to see the alcohol. It's like, he's had too much. Oh, dear. What have we got there?
Yeah. We have now got the Brewdog Clockwork Tangerine. I like this Clockwork thing. You've seen the film Clockwork, Orange. Is that what they've done it on?
I started watching it, and then it got to the scene, and I was like, no, I'm actually. You know when they pull a t-shirt and they cut the t-shirt, and I was like, oh no, I'm a bloody baby. I'm a baby. I live in like a cotton candy world. I do, you know. Yeah,
it's a hell of a film for the day. And he was out of the Alan Pascoe, weren't he? He looked like a bullfrog.
Yes.
Warren Clark. That rim. Yeah, he's dead.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah, had a heart attack or something. He was making something. Was he making a Poirot or something? He was making something and he died just after it. June's going to look it up.
You hear that?
Don K. was asked, what the fuck is this?
What, the beer?
No, what I think he's just saying, what are we doing on here?
We're having a beer. We're having a beer.
In the chat.
Yeah.
Right, somebody, Barnaby Singfield, what beers do you guys find are the easiest to drink and get pissed on?
I love the ales. I'm a big ale drinker. I like these New England IPAs, double IPAs, Imperial Stouts. There's a beer. I was going to mention it anyway. I was about to mention it. I sent you a WhatsApp earlier on, Dave, about this beer. I went into Cardiff specifically looking for this Brewdog. Do you know I've been banging on about Cloudwater to you?
Yeah, I've got it. I've seen it. I was busy, mate, and I got it. I was cleaning the van.
Yeah.
I then had to go up and book the van in for a service because I want it all properly. And then I got to look next. I thought, oh shit, I ain't gonna have time. I'll go and have a look tomorrow.
Do you know? I'm really pleased because my Tesco, there was none. I went to the customer services. They put a Tannoy announcement out. Can the beer, wines, and spirits man come over? It wasn't delivered to Cardiff, so maybe if you can go to you must. Do you have one in Loughborough or Leicester? It's the big Tesco, the extra store.
Yeah. Josh has asked, where do you think Cardiff will finish?
I think they'll win it. Have you seen the signings? They've signed us.
Yeah, they've got some good ones, isn't there?
They were a big side anyway. You
lost your first game though, didn't you?
Yeah, last minute, lost the first game. But they bought Marlon Pack from Bristol City, 6'4", 6'5", and they bought this German striker, Gladzel. He's about 6'7". They're the biggest, tallest team in the championship. Do you know everybody's doing this? They call it ticky-tacky football, don't they? Where they're knocking it about everywhere. Do you know Luton on Saturday had 70% possession?
Yeah.
Do you know how many shots on target they had with that 70% possession?
Probably none. It's Luton.
Three.
Yeah.
We had 30% possession. We had about 8 shots on target. Warnock is all about throw-ins into the box, get it into the
football, it's high pressure football. It's one of them things. When you get Neil Warnock, you know what you're getting, don't you? It's on the tin.
Into the box, get the ball into the box. The keeper's launched it into the box. If you've got a load of people in the box who are 6'7", it's not pretty football. It's really not pretty football.
No, I think that's where his downfall came last year, weren't it? He wasn't playing the football for the Premier League. He was still playing Championship football.
Yeah, lumping it up, kind of type of football. He said this is last year. No more than this. He's loaned out their main man, Bobby Reid. He went to Fulham.
Yeah.
There was talk that Fulham were going to get him for 10 million. But I think Bobby Reid went to Fulham for a year because he knows Warnock's finishing at the end of the year.
Yeah.
And if they go up, the likelihood is they'll have a manager in who will change everything. It'll be this new style ticky-tacky football. As I like it. It's lovely to watch on the eye. But I think I mentioned this to you before. I love the old days. Remember Kid Charles Skis on the wing for Man United? I love good old-fashioned wing play where...
Yeah, I do. When I used to manage my, assistant manager of my local village, the second team, we used to have 5 at the back and then flood the midfield and then just feed it out to the...
Yeah.
We used to just... And that's how we used to just... It wasn't high-pressure football, but it was crowding the football, and you got the lads on the outside, so you'd always got an outlet, and we had 3 good, strong lads in the middle. For the village football, a lad called Mark Bonner there, who were just absolutely brilliant. He'd just sit there and he'd talk everybody through, tell them when to run. And, all level football you play at, football's a very simple game, and it's just made complicated by fucking idiots.
Yeah, and I think... people who can... There's a lot of good footballers out there, but I was surprised by our centre-back last year, Sean Morrison. In the Championship, when we went up, he scored about 16 goals with his head, his knee, his chest, whatever. 6'6" lad. He went to the Premier League, he melted. This giant of a man just melted away with the pressure.
Yeah.
And I think people pay £80 million for people like Maguire because he can take the pressure. People don't talk about it much, but I think it's because he can take that kind of 70,000 people watching him playing the ball out from him and not melting. Like you yesterday. You went on with a true Geordie. You didn't melt. You just stood your ground. You knew what you were going to say, and you did well. It's that.
Somebody can pay 85 million for me. I'll be happy.
It's that pressure, though, isn't it? And I don't know about you. You seem the same sort of guy as me. You thrive on the pressure.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, I do. I do like that kind of thing. It is good. It is. You're right. I mean, True Geordie has actually said it on these videos about him. Some people he's seen that they're all right. They're nice and polished. The edit. They make themselves look good. When it comes to doing it, they can't do it. They can't absolutely do it. And as for Maguire, somebody just said, what do you think of Maguire? I don't think he's worth 85 million today. Yeah. Let's see how he's been at Man United for a couple of years, and then let's see if he's 85 million. Leicester stood the ground. Leicester weren't bullied. Leicester set the price of 85 million. If you want him, you pay 85 million. If you don't pay 85 million, Callum Hughes, thank you, 79p. If you don't pay the money, you ain't having him. And that's the way it is. Leicester are no longer a selling club.
That's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. They won the Premier League. They shouldn't be a selling club.
They're not a selling club. Bloody top. The chairman, the chairman's son who died in the crash and that.
Yeah.
He's got more money than the Glaziers. Leicester are no longer a selling club.
No, absolutely.
You can be bullied. You're not. It's, you know what I mean?
Do you know, on that very subject, that happened. We did our first live broadcast in April. When did that happen? Was it January that the helicopter crashed?
No, I think it was before. Was it before Christmas? They played West Ham, didn't they? And I think it might. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember, and I feel a bit disrespectful for not remembering.
No, we had our last season was a weird season. We had that.
We played you lot, didn't we? The crash happened. We were playing West Ham and we were playing you the following game, and we never told you.
I wish, just out of respect for the chairman, we knew each other then. We could have done a live stream.
Yeah.
Yes, a fan, Cardiff fan.
Yeah.
We didn't know. I got to shut this door a minute. It's pissing down my rain. Sorry, Dave.
End of October, Ruben said. Yeah, I knew it was before Christmas because I knew it was before Christmas. Ruben said, J444 said it all happened before it happened in October. But I knew it was before Christmas because I was thinking, oh shit, how's Christmas going to affect the club? You know, it's give it a somber mood and all that kind of thing.
Dave, can I be? Maybe we do like an interval thing. Do you know? Do you know if you read a few comments?
Yeah, I'll do that, mate. I'll do that. You go and empty the ball bag.
And then I'll read I'll read the comments and then you go, yeah?
All right, buddy. Right, as we have it at the moment, Simon has had to go to the little boys' room, and let's hope he washes his hands after that. I've had a few questions. I've had a few things come through. Right. For one, I'll say thank you to all the people who have congratulated me on my True Geordie thing. I keep going on about it, and I feel a bit bad about it, but you do say these things, and I feel that I want to thank you for the comments. Thank you for everybody who's he's so kind. SummerSlam was rubbish. I have actually watched a bit of SummerSlam. I did like the Bray Wyatt Finn Balor match. I thought that was quite good. I thought Goldberg was a waste of time. I don't know why they did it. It was a complete waste of time. I thought Dolph Ziggler made himself look a prick through being told what to do. Thank you, Ruben. Thank you, Hayden. Emily Ballard. You follow me quite a while, ain't you, Emily? What's your current PB for pints? Seen off in one set. Oh, truth. Oh, girl, what a question to ask. Well, you've got to remember, when I used to go out on a Saturday with the lads, we would start drinking at around 10:30 by having a breakfast, and then we would just steadily do it. I know that once I went out on a day with Graham Barker, and we'd had something like, I think we'd done 8 pints of Guinness before 2 o'clock, and we carried on going through till the end of the night. So that must have been a 30-pint session. It's not big or clever. Please drink responsible. Oh, fuck that. Just enjoy it. Really, that was a quick one, dude. Hope you're safe.
Do you need to go?
No, I'm all right.
You're all right.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I think I was like this.
Just on the floor down here, mate. Zach Cutler, somebody just asked me my personal best, and I don't really know because I never really used to count, but I said that probably I did 130 pints in one Saturday. I don't know.
Brilliant.
And then went to a Chinese and a chip shop. Because what we used to do is we used to go to the Chinese and order a Chinese, and then we'd sit on a pub car park on their tables, eat the Chinese, and then I used to stagger up to the chip shop, and he used to stand there waiting for me because he knew I'd have fish cake, chips, half peas and half curry, and this was the joke, half gravy. So it wasn't really hot. It was,
half curry, half gravy. Brilliant. That's worth a review. Chips, half curry, half gravy. I've done a fish cake review with mushy peas in a place in Loughborough. And the fish cakes are like that. They're like a saucer. Absolutely one of the best fish cakes ever. I liked your bacon video. Your the difference in bacon.
Oh yeah, it's true though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You should do that as well.
Absolutely. The difference in
sausages, mate.
Oh, sort from the butchers, sausage from the butchers.
Get the Richmond because they're crap, and then go down your local butchers and buy some sausages. You do that one.
Brilliant. That's perfect. Yeah. I've been to Lidl. I bought bacon, and it's even worse than wafer thin. I don't know how they.
There's no taste. You wouldn't even put that in a spaghetti bolognese, would you?
No, absolutely not. Yeah, it's absolutely rubbish. Yeah.
So, are we going to move on to this Clockwork Orange?
Yeah, let's do it.
Clockwork Tangerine.
Clockwork Tangerine. I'm starting to get used to this back to front thing a little bit, yeah.
Clayton Edwards has asked, do I miss Sunderland being in the Premier League? Yeah, I do. I miss lots of clubs being in the Premier League. It's a shame these big clubs should be in it, shouldn't they? So, let's pour in.
Let's pour the beer.
Hey, there was a nice smoke coming off that then, dude.
Yeah, nice bit of smoke on the opening. Nice orange colour, I suppose, for the name of the beer.
Can't get used to this camera.
No, it's difficult, isn't it? I keep looking down, like I've had a stroke or something. I keep looking.
Is that where you went then?
Yeah. I got the camera. I got the comments down below me on my phone, and I keep looking down like I got some kind of twitch or something.
Oh.
Brewdog Leicester. I bet it's fantastic. Have you been yet to Brewdog?
No, I've not. I've been. It's one of the things where I keep meaning to go. The trouble is, I get that much to ask to do, and
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I only want to release one video a day, but I've got a video. Somebody's been to Holland, and what was his name? Lewis Shepherd.
Yeah.
Amazing. I can remember somebody's name off a letter, but I can't remember some lad's name I work with. And he sent me a load of stuff from Holland. He sent me the Ajax flag. I had to have that up behind me. And I've got that, and I keep meaning to release that, to post that, but it's everything keeps popping up. So
yeah, there's so many. What do you want? 2, 3 videos a day at the moment, just to keep it going?
Well, I only want to try and release one a day because people say you're doing it for the revenue, and I'm not doing it for the revenue. I'm doing it for the fun, but I don't want to just. I don't want to give them out for free because I've had to buy it, and when all said and done, this is my wage. But you know what I mean. I don't want to
never accuse you of doing it for the. From what I see, I would never ever accuse you of doing it for the money. I don't
want to do that.
No, absolutely not. I would say more. You do it for the enthusiasm, and you should. And you should do it for you should do your 2 or 3 a day and forget what people say.
I would release 3 a day if I could because I love just doing this.
Yeah, I think you should.
And June loves doing it as well. She'll deny it, but deep down she loves doing this, throwing her little comment in.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. I would go on what makes you Oh yeah, funny comments coming through. I would go from Jack L. Can you see that comment from Jack?
Shagging.
Strange thing.
The thing is, though, you look at these comments and you don't know whether if Jack's replying to somebody else.
Yeah. Maybe
that's the problem you get. Where you don't want to. That he's probably defending us for all I care, or he probably might want to shag me.
I tune into your videos, and this is just somebody who's not commenting. This is somebody who's talking to you. I tune into your videos because of your enthusiasm. Whether you're putting casters on a chair, whether you're reviewing bacon. I really like the chip shop. That fish and chip video was bloody great.
Oh, that's Dupree Fish Bar. Or is that the one that was out of sync?
No, you did the Dupree Fish Bar. Everything in the van. When you're in the van. I would say it's the passion, it's the excitement. You proved it. You said earlier about the revenue. Give it to charity. It's not about the revenue. Yeah. It's about the passion and the excitement, and it's like a hobby. That's how I see it.
It is. Yeah, you're dead right.
That's how I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody has put, what if God Almighty? Somebody says, you're exploiting me to boost your subs. I know that. I know you're doing that.
Who is me? I am.
No, I mean, the thing is, when we started doing this, me and Simon started doing this, I was on around, how many subscribers were I on?
You had about 1,000 when I come across you. I come across you in February of this year.
Yeah.
And
But when we started talking, how many did I have? About 30 or something?
Yes. Dave had 30.
It was somewhat stupid, weren't it?
We were kind of there or thereabouts.
He just started watching me. June's just said, how did you hear about me?
I found, so basically, when I started doing food, I always do research. So, I started watching Food Review UK. They just kept on popping up. They kept on having videos about food. And then after watching a video about they were eating Twixes or something, you came up as a suggested video that, the auto places. And you came up. And what was the first one?
It's probably a McDonald's or something.
No, it was crisps. I think you did a video of
Max. Was it then Max crisps when I got the doodle and I got the 3 packets?
Yes. It was crisp. Yeah, that was it. And I thought, what a guy. I'm going to start watching from there. No, it's not about,
well, the thing is, mate, you got in touch, didn't you? And
you actually like each other.
Yeah, that's the difference, is the fact that we actually like each other. And you said something along the lines of, hopefully you'll get some of my subscribers and I'll get some of yours. And that's well, the difference is with me is that, yes, I know I've been on a roller coaster, but what I actually do through my YouTubing is that I will help pretty much anybody who needs help to make their channel work. I will help anybody to make their business work. That's why I went round. I've done Rebecca's Foot Clinic. I've done Last Barbers. I've done a Greek cafe in Loughborough. I've done Plan Burrito. I've done some company who does hoodies, socks, and no, I've not done the socks one yet. Oh no, I did Jason. No, you never. And
Jason B socks, you did.
Yeah, I will do anything to help anybody. You got in touch with me, and I said, "Yeah, let's go for it. It's something different. It's something I can plan and not plan. I can something that we can do together, and we can make something different. And that is why we've done it. Yeah, I've got more subscribers than you, and I'm not being big-headed about that. But if I can help you get more, let's do it. Nobody exploits me. I won't fucking be allowed to be exploited.
No, absolutely not. I think, Dave, it's more about now the rapport. How we, do you know when you watch people at ease on Sky Sports before the game, Graham Souness or whatever, and they're just sitting back and they're talking. We've had this from the very start.
We have, haven't we? We've known each other for years.
Yeah, exactly. It was never difficult. I think if it was difficult from day one, where we'd be, don't know what to say. If it was difficult, I think we would have called it quits after maybe one or two.
Yeah, I think you're right, mate.
And it's the very fact that we haven't stopped talking for 1 hour,
24 minutes.
We haven't sat there going, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to this man anymore. Because we, in terms of the real truth, we've never met. But we have this natural rapport of you like I like a beer, you like food, I like food. We got a lot in common.
So to answer whoever said that, no, Simon is not exploiting me.
No.
I will not be exploited by anybody. Right?
No.
It's just you.
That includes the true Geordie lot and all that, yeah? Nobody's exploiting me. I won't fucking let it happen.
Do you know the best person to ask this is probably June, who's probably watched a lot of the live streams and probably heard us kind of just get on with people. Probably ask June. That'd be the best thing to do. If there's any kind of like undercurrent, any kind of like me trying to. I think there's no exploitation. I think it's two blokes on a live stream enjoying a beer. What do you think, June?
What do you say, June? Just one second. Emily Ballard. Okay, buddy. We'll sort something out. He'll know. That's between me and him. Do you think Simon exploits me?
No, definitely not. I think you just genuinely like each other.
Yeah.
We're just two blokes having a beer.
You know what, mate? My missus is she's got this kind of sixth sense, and she don't see dead people, but she can work people out, and she'll say, well, you're a prick, right?
I'm sorry, you're a prick.
No, but she does like from day one. She has actually said, "I do like Simon."
Yeah,
for a toffee.
I'm definitely coming up. I want to go.
Yeah. And when I said like, "Oh, Simon's on about coming up," and I'm thinking, "Oh dear, she ain't gonna like this as such because I'm going to go out on the piss." But she goes, "Oh, that'll be good." So if she says that. What if God Almighty? Right, he's just said I stand corrected. So that's fair play to you, mate. That is absolutely brilliant. You know what? When somebody gets proven wrong or something,
people don't realise because it's on this one's on your channel. Perhaps they don't realise you've been chatting for a long time.
Yeah, that's the point. June says because we've been chatting for a long while and it's now on my channel, and that's only by luck. Perhaps people think that, but the only reason why I went on Simon's channel is because I thought it'd be good for him, but I suppose in one way it would be better for him if he was on my channel because people would see you. So, your subs go on, mate. I'll tell everybody now who people will be watching this again, hopefully in the reruns or the repeats on BBC Two in 2026.
UK Gold.
Yeah, UK Gold and all that kind of shit. Hopefully people will realise that and. Simon and BVM, would you do a wife swap? How big's the tits?
Do you really want to know?
You're taking up the wrong one.
Put him in a wheelbarrow.
Like he's juggling melons.
She chucks him in a wheelbarrow.
I don't know. Where were we then? I've completely lost that. Anyway, shall we do this beer?
Yeah, then we're drinking.
Sipping it, and none of them. June doesn't like it. June's not happy.
Like Terry's chocolate orange.
June says it smells like Terry's chocolate orange.
Once upon a time, back in 2012, Brewdog were brewing the best beer in the world. Everybody wanted to drink Brewdog, best beer in the world, and then. They went into the supermarkets. They wanted to become a big thing. They started putting kind of this. There's probably a little bit of orange preservative in this beer now, which is a real shame. A bit of orange, like you say, Terry's chocolate orange, a bit of flavouring. Whereas before they would have used natural ingredients, malts, hops, yeast, water. Now there's probably a little bit of the old, the dark arts, stuff that Cadbury's use, stuff that Galaxy use. And it's a shame. It's a shame, but it's still pushing. There's still people going in the supermarket going, oh, I won't buy a Carlin today or a Carlsberg. I'm going to try this new beer, this new Clockwork Orange. And it's still pushing people towards the kind of the craft beer industry, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know.
Smaller breweries. It's a stepping stone to smaller breweries.
Pablo has just subbed to you, mate.
Thank you very much for the sub. Thank you so very much. I think that's what you were going to mention about.
Yeah, I must admit, you've got me into some of these new beers, and for some of them I have actually taken to. But I must agree with June on this. I'm going to drink it because bloody camera. Why does he do that? I won't drink it because I don't waste stuff. But
the Leffe was better, wasn't it? The Leffe. If we were
the Leffe, I think we've been spoilt with that Leffe, haven't we? That was absolutely. Should we review that again next time?
I think we should. Oh, there's a brown. I want you to try Leffe Brown, or it's called Leffe Brune, which is for brown.
Get me a picture and I'll try and get it. Julie's this channel.
There you
I missed that, sorry.
June is the backbone of this channel, apparently.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I'm going to find my backbone of the channel now and see if she can turn some lights on. It's trying to get dark in my conservatory. Hey, Thierry, turn on the dining room light. Is that any better? A little bit?
Yeah, there's a little bit. Yeah, there's something there.
Yeah.
All right. I tell you what, I think we're getting a few comments of filth. What we were just on about. I don't know what we're on about then. I forgot. Are we on about white swap or something?
Yeah, we're on about white swap.
Yeah. BVM needs to be a kick-off regular. Craft beer always gives me a dodgy stomach. Stephen Bassett. Why do you think that, mate? Not just you. He's just saying craft beer.
It's a natural product. It's a bit like buying cheese in the supermarket and then buying cheese from somebody who makes it around the corner in Cheddar Gorge. You know, that kind of buying a market. You buy cheese in a market stall. It's probably really, really good. A lot of people will agree with it. And then you have maybe a couple of people or some people, it just doesn't agree with them. It's a natural product and it's unpasteurized. Yeah. Do you know what I mean, Dave?
Yeah.
Like cottage.
So are you saying you should drink more craft beer and get used to it?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, totally.
Oh, right. Hold on. I've just got to stop in it. Mr. K. Dillington. He's asked me if I'd ever do a meet and greet in Loughborough. I would, but I'm a bit scared of it being bombed out, to be fair, mate. I don't know. If I do it and there's only about 3 people turn up, I feel a bit of a prick. So
I think you do great. I think what you've done, from where I am in Wales, is it seems like you've got a lot of. Do you know when you broke down in your AA van and you posted a video on Instagram?
Yeah.
In that 1 minute, no, sorry, you were on the phone to me. Somebody recognised you in that while you were on the phone. So I was like, "Hey, Dave."
I had about four cars went by shouting, "Hey, Blue Van Man!" I says, "It's a bag of shit. It's broke down."
I reckon you do okay. Yeah,
I'm all right. I don't know. It's a big thing to ask. I mean, being recognised because your van's broke down is one thing, but asking people to go and meet up is another thing. Alfie Stevens just said, "Will I do Blue Van Man merchandise?" I don't know. You see, that's again. This is why I've just read that one out. I don't want to be stuck with like 3,000 Blue Van Man t-shirts that people say they would buy, but when it came to it, would they buy them? I don't know. It's one of them things.
There's websites now, Dave, set up by YouTube. They'll set you through the process. So they'll set the bar. So they'll set you up with branding, logo. Do you know I love that picture where you're in the hat. You could do a couple of them t-shirts, different colours. They'll help you with that YouTube. And then people have to buy 10 before they kind of like, not each, but 10 people have to buy before they release your money. So it's not like you have to have 500 t-shirts. That's how it works.
I get you, yeah. And I suppose really a company would just have the design on print, wouldn't they?
Exactly. They may have in the corner saying this t-shirt's made by but your branding would be around the top. Yeah, you could do that. They do glasses, beer glasses, hats, sunglasses.
Yeah.
It's quite a good Brewdog.
James C. I might do that, James C.
Yeah, do you know Brewdog started off as a craft brewer but they probably sell more Brewdog T-shirts than they do their beer. It's a bit weird, but I can imagine it's got a nice catch to it. Blue Van Man, T-shirts and
yeah.
I think
I did actually think of something like where it was like a BVM established September 17. But I don't know. I don't know. I've actually got it registered as a brand.
Do you have a piece of paper and a pen, and I'll shout it over to you?
Right. I'll tell you what, email it me. I like emails, that kind of thing. It keeps it.
It's called spreadshirt.com.
Right. Spreadshirt.
Spreadshirt.com. Have a look.
You know what? I couldn't get my pen to work then. I got the damn thing the wrong way around.
So you put a link underneath your videos, put a link, buy a t-shirt off the Blue Van Man. You only get paid after you sold like 10.
See, the thing is now, I'm getting all these people saying I can design shirts come through.
Nah, yeah.
So that's why we're good.
Give us a few quid and I'll make you a shit. Yeah. I can't fault it, yeah.
No. So what other beers are we going to be reviewing in the future then, dude?
I would really like...
I've got loads in the back now. Now we've been taking photos and stuff.
Yeah. I got that Badco beer, you know, the one with the numbers on it. When you said you get one, you couldn't get the other one. I picked up the white can from Morrison's.
Is that the one that says 05?
That's it. Yeah.
Go get it. Go get it. Let's do it.
Who got it?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. I'll go get it. We're stringing one on.
June, I've got another beer for you to try. It's a milkshake one. Any back, yeah? Where's he gone? Has he gone down the pub? Blue Van is what you should call your following. Ah, right. It's the Blue Derek. Hold on, mate. Yeah, I've got it. Derek Stanley. It's Blue Van. It's the Blue Van Man. Is that the one? That's the one, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah, look at that.
Right, we'll finish this one first.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. Hangover in the morning.
1, 2, 3.
Here we go. Oh. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm only 4'2".
Right. So what we got here then, dude? It's a milkshake. It's an off-tempo milkshake IPA. It is 5.8% and it's a 440 milliliter can. And I don't like this camera.
No.
With that, right?
Yeah,
so
440 can. These guys, I think they're up your way. Where are they from? Oh no, nowhere near you. They're North Yorkshire.
North Yorkshire.
Dish
Vegetarians.
Yeah.
Vegetarians can drink this.
There we go.
How much is in a pint of lager?
How many what? Sorry.
How much? Well, if vegetarians can drink it, what meat's in a pint of beer?
Very good question. I'll answer it very quickly for you. So, you see these hazy beers we've had in the past.
Yeah.
When you have a clear beer, there's only two ways you can clear a beer. One is by using seaweed from the beach.
Yeah.
There's something in the seaweed that clears the beer. And the other ingredient that they use is called isinglass. Isinglass is fish eyes.
You're joking.
So it's meat. Yeah, they filter. They make the beer clear by using fish eyes.
Yeah.
It's called isinglass. Yeah.
Joe's sitting on the floor now.
I know. So when you see a vegan or vegetarian, you know it's being made with seaweed rather than fish eyes.
Well, I tell you what, mate, you learn something. As my granddad Sid used to say, you're always learning, boy. And I can't believe that these fish eyes in my beer.
Yeah, absolutely. It probably all gets filtered out, drained away. But you know, there's going to be bits and pieces, and you know, it can't all get taken away, can it? There's going to be a bit in there.
Unbelievable, that.
Yeah.
Blue Van Man, help. My friend is Ginger. What should I do? Just call him Ginge. They're all right.
On that note, let's get our beer out.
Right, let's get this beer. I want to try it. June, you've got to try this. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's got a good fizz on it, isn't it?
Mine was
That was amazing. I have never had a can of beer pop like that. Oh, it's one of these ones, look. It's got the big lid.
Oh!
Yeah, take your lid off. Well, your lid come off.
No, I got a normal one.
No, pull it. Surely it'll come off, won't it?
No.
Mine's
We're the same beer. Show the can off the camera.
Hold on, June wants to try this. Oh, yeah.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
we've got 0516. Hold on, what's yours? 0518. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Same, right.
Isn't that ours?
Oh, shit, look at all that. That's just complete fizz.
So, this looks hazy. So, yeah.
Mine's got well frothy. Look at that.
That's odd. That's really odd. You've not got the...
Well, how am I supposed to drink that?
Get another glass, sweetheart. June's got to get another glass. She can't. She needs a straw. She needs one of them McDonald's straws. Look at it.
Bloody hell, the shit.
You'll never get the aroma off that with a big head like that.
That is unbelievable. I'm not impressed with that, dude, so far. I wonder if it's took the lid off. I wonder if that's done anything to it.
The thing is, we both were in our Morrison store picking the same beer. Why has one got a...
He's still frothing up, dude.
You'll have to, once you've emptied the can, you'll have to show the head of the can for your viewers. So I've got a normal can opener. Yeah, there you go. Look at Dave's. Now rock it back. We've got the same bloody beer. So one's got a ring pull and one's got a... That's odd.
That is odd. Is yours all misty?
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah, that's the
camera.
Unfiltered. That's what we're talking about. It's not used any isinglass or fish eyes or seaweed.
Oh, right.
It's just hazy.
The eyes don't have it then.
Yeah, the eyes to the right and the eyes to the left.
What do you think then, June? June's had a sip of that.
Well, I don't know where the milkshake comes in because it tastes citrusy to me.
She said she don't know what. Oh, you heard that, didn't you?
Yeah.
So why does it? Where's the milkshake?
Does it taste milky?
That'll be. I'll speak to June directly if that's okay. June, that'll be the creaminess, like if you think about the Leffe was really refreshing, really drinkable. This beer here will be a little bit more like milkshake, more of a fatty mouthfeel, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah? There we go. No, like banana milkshake or strawberry milkshake, but more like a thickness, like you were drinking milkshake, if that makes sense.
Yeah, sort of. I'm not sure whether I like it or not.
She's not sure. She probably needs another about 5 cans.
I don't drink.
Should we dive? Let's go. Let's dive into it, Dave.
I don't drink beer at all, do I, really? You've just got froth.
I know what you mean there, June. I do.
There is a citrusy.
There is a citrusy taste. It's not as strong as the Brewdog, is it?
No, but it's creamy. It's got more of a rich, creamy, milkshakey mouthfeel. Not milkshake taste, but if you close your eyes and imagine you were drinking a big, milky, fat McDonald's milkshake. It's got that feel in the mouth, that thick feel.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, it is.
Do you want a bit more?
Yeah, it does.
June needs a bit more.
Yeah, I only had a little bit, didn't I?
Yeah, it's bloody lively though, son. It's got
Yeah.
to it.
I can't believe I poured mine in quickly, and I
poured mine slowly, and it just all frothed up.
it must be different batch. They must have brewed.
We've got to
The
judge
batch.
that.
So
So
even there, it's still frothing up.
what on the bottom of your can? I've got on the bottom of my can, Dave.
Look, look at that.
Yeah, that's hazy. That's carbonated. I've got 18. How about the date? May 2020. What's on the bottom of your can?
Let me have a look.
1306. 4th of March 20.
I got 23rd of May 20. So we're 2 months out.
Now this would be excellent for the brewery of this Bad Company 0518.
Yeah.
Check our video out and do a bit of history.
1 hour 45. I'll message them. I'll say tune in 1 hour 45.
Yeah.
Different batches, different ages.
Yes.
So basically, you'll be as 2 months older. March minus May. It's had more time to maybe ferment in the can. Yeah.
It's like you'd drink it in Greece or some kind of thing, wouldn't it? And I mean Greece the film, not Greece the country. Wouldn't it? It's like pink bloody ladies should be drinking this. This made me look like a right prat pouring that out, isn't it, June?
Relax, yeah.
June's not impressed. June's not impressed one bit. That's bad company.
I can't make my mind up whether I like that or not. I know what Simon means by it being like thicker.
That's it. Yeah. That's it. Well done.
You know, your shit you do, don't you, June?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a slight kind of pineapple-y orange mango.
Yeah, I can taste the pineapple, and I don't like pineapple, but for some reason I do quite like that. What do you think,
Yeah,
June?
I'm not so keen on that. I prefer that leffy stuff.
Yeah, that leffy stuff's nice. But I think you're right, Simon. I think with you being the beer expert and the real ale craft beer man, I think you should get hold of these, email them and say,
watch it.
not right here, dude.
From 1 hour 40, watch the live stream. I will.
And let's get some freebies out of them. If they can send you a couple and send me a couple from the same batch.
Yeah. We'll do it again on my channel.
Yeah. Too right.
Yeah, definitely.
But I do like it. For some reason, I do like it. And I don't like pineapple, but I do quite like that. And
I'm not getting pineapple, but
what are you
there's definitely citrus in there.
June's getting the citrus.
Definitely. What I like, June, I like the more, with the Leffe was really sweet. I like the bitterness on the back. I'd rather have more of a bitter beer rather than a sweet beer.
Yeah,
so
I like bitter beers, but I think a lot of women are a bit like that, aren't they?
Absolutely. The hardest job I've had, I've been able to.
Girls are made of sugar and spice and all things nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Snails and all that.
Yeah. Over the 10 years reviewing beer, I've had a harder job convincing the ladies to like the beer. Men just love it. But for some reason, I've had a harder job converting women to like craft beer.
Certain ones. I mean, I did try Guinness the other day and I quite enjoyed it, didn't I? When I had that lime in it. Yeah, I don't like Guinness.
We went to the beer pharmacy, and what Dave did there, he got some lime, put it in the bottom of the glass, lime cordial, swished it all around, chucked the lime out, and then chucked the Guinness in.
And it gets rid of the metallic taste.
Yeah, and it gets rid of the metallic taste, and it did improve the flavour for me because I like Guinness. But for June, it improved the flavour for her.
Ah, right, that's really interesting.
That's the real metallic taste you get with Guinness.
Yeah. That's interesting.
I mean, never be a real fan of Guinness, but it did make it more palatable.
That's citrus. Of course, the citrus from the lime is making the beer more citrusy. That's clever.
Yeah, try it.
Try it. If anybody's got somebody who drinks Guinness, just try a half with lime in the bottom of the glass, rinse it around, chuck the lime, and then put a Guinness in, and it does change the flavour.
Only ever so slight though.
Thank you, Adam Taylor.
Yeah, brilliant. Try it. People saying they love us. That's brilliant. Thank you.
Yeah.
We love you.
We love you. Well done, mate. We've got quite a good little channel. It's like the fucking two Ronnies. Or the two.
Well, I mean, now we've got this sorted now. We could arrange a date over the internet here and pick the beers and do a live show on my channel next. So
yeah, we can. I'm quite happy to go on your channel, mate. I'm more than happy to go on yours. But I'm hoping that you being on my channel has dragged some of my subscribers over to you.
That would be absolutely terrific. Thank you. And of course, first and foremost, I'd like to say I'm here to have a beer with Dave. But if some of you want to subscribe to my channel, thank you. Thank you very much. And yeah.
Please ask what colour is my van. Please reply. It's blue. It's very dark blue, but it is blue. The actual colour of the van is blue. Somebody's put, I think the guy on the right is absolutely off his head on crack cocaine. That's you.
You know, it's crack beer, not crack beer.
Crack beer, not crack cocaine. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, mate. Well, I think we've nearly done 2 hours. We've got 9 minutes to go. So if we wind it up in 9 minutes, we've had a right laugh, haven't we? I've thoroughly enjoyed this. I think you've enjoyed it, ain't you, June? Because Val, Mel, you've got to come on the next one as well. But what happens is when I do a live, June will come in about an hour and 20 minutes going.
Yeah.
She's not done it this time.
That's wicked.
So there must be something there that she enjoys these ones. Marcus M has just subbed to you, dude.
Thank you very much.
I think it does actually help you being on my channel as well, dude. It's craft cocaine. Somebody wants craft cocaine.
Diesel thrown in there.
Somebody says when you enter the toilet, you dip your ace in sugar. I suppose that's some kind of drug thing, isn't it?
Really though, in all honesty, we've drunk a 750 of a 550.
Yeah. For people who are joining now, you've got to try this Leffe or whatever it's called. It is really one of the best beers I've ever drunk. We've had a Tally Ho. That's a beast, isn't it? That was a 7.5.
Yeah, absolutely. 7.5% ABV.
And we've had a Clockwork Tangerine.
Clockwork. At the end of this, I'll tell you how tall I am. We've had a Clockwork Tangerine, and then we're finishing off on a 0518.
Yeah. Philly B subbing to you, mate.
Thank you. Thank you very much for all the subscribers. I really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. But I want to, before we end this live show, I want to end it with a story. And it's quite a funny story. I travel, I do a bit of traveling to beer festivals. Love the beer festivals. Now, I release about 2 beer reviews a day. And do you know what the first thing people do, Dave, because all they see is this guy in the camera. When I'm walking up to people like out of the airports or the first thing they do, I reckon 8 out of 10 people do this. They look up and down. I'm 5 foot something. I don't know. For some reason, I give up. They say, "Oh," and I've had a few where they say, "I thought you were taller than that." Maybe I drink so much beer, put so much away, But they always think that I'm this 6 footer. I'm a Welshman. I'm a small guy, but I can.
You lot used to be in the mines, ain't you? So you ain't going to be tall because you're going to be crouching down all the while.
Yeah. So when we meet in the next couple of months, you'll have to go. Yeah, you're about this.
We'll have to do a back to back and take a picture.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ben Cullen, he's sub to you, mate. And Adam, I didn't get his last name. Adam wants to know the name of your channel.
Oh, it's Real Ale Craft Beer, or put in Real Ale.
Well, we can see it. I don't know if people can actually see Real Ale Craft Beer at the bottom of the picture. Simon Lewis Whitaker, he's just joined as well, mate.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
The names are going up, mate, of people joining your channel because of this tonight. So hopefully you can gain quite a few subs out of this. You'll have to let me know how many you gain, mate. Not my ego, but because I just like to know. Adam Beagley, he's just subbed. Michael Mortimer, BVM's Big Left Toe, he's subbed. Jordan Campbell's gave us £2. Scars Music subbed.
Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic.
Stephen Dent, he's subbed. He's one of my moderators. Angry Brit, he's subbed as well. Harry Doherty, David, they're all fucking joining, mate.
Thank you very much.
You'll be on the true Geordie kickoff at this rate, Cocker.
Cardiff City.
Grave, Evie Mon, they've subbed. Adam Taylor, John Crabb, North Sea Low Tide. There's loads, mate. They're all Ian Ward. They're all subbing.
Thank you very much for subbing. Do you know, Dave? I will say thank you. Massive thank you. Thank you, Dave. When we meet, we'll have a few pints.
We will. Andrew Jones, Monclair. I've got to read the names out, mate, because they're all subbing to you. Kyle Effington, Squire.
Thank you very much. Do you know, we both come from kind of like, I come from a coal mining town in Cardiff. We're both kind of we're both industry men, aren't we? We found this kind of thing on YouTube. We're industry men, and we find it. I find it humbling. You find it humbling with just the support we get.
I will be a millionaire one day, Dave. I'm sorry. I know I'm butting in, mate. And June says you're always butting in, but I want to. Ricky Lee, Adam Taylor, Die Pipe. They're all subbing in. Carry on, mate. Carry on.
Brilliant. I was just saying how, with us being kind of industry type blokes from big cities, we both find it humbling when our channel grows.
Yeah.
It's not a like a demand to grow. It's a humbling experience. It's a lovely experience because we never expected it, did we? We never expected this kind of, It's fantastic. Thank you very much.
Well, take it from me, take it from June, that Simon is a good egg.
Good egg.
Say. A good egg. Good egg.
A bit posh, isn't it? Dave Clark, Joe Lehman, Tyrion Stokes. Hold on, the thing is going all tits up. The 5 dislikes are clearly bots. I don't know. Nick Johnson. Judicious Ed says this guy is pissed. I think you mean Jim. He's having a good time. Scars Music has been with me right from the beginning, mate. So if he's with you, it's going to be good. Going to be a shame when this ends. Adam Taylor, looking forward to the next stream.
Look out for the next one, yeah.
Just watch the kickoff. Thank you, Cheddar Music Gaming. Jack L. Judy. BVM's right testicle. People using my body parts. So he's sub to you. It's all good stuff, mate. You need to do a Q&A. Great to shag. Ethan, he's subbed. He's a Liverpool fan. They're all BVM's right testicle. Yeah, I've got you, mate. Bobby Rose has sent £2. Stop butting in. Sorry. Beer o'clock. Manchester Chris. Adam Clark, he's done it as well.
I'll tell you what, it's a good job you two don't live close to each other, isn't it? I should never be in.
No, you've never been. Wazman says it's a great combination.
Yeah, we get on. And this, we get on, Dave. We get on, don't we? It's not.
Yeah, we get on. We have a laugh, don't we, mate?
Yeah.
You guys are a bad influence. I popped down the shop for 3 crafty hens so I could drink along with you, Liam Jones. Review the double quarter pounder. All right, I'll review the double quarter pounder tomorrow. Yeah, this is the new going down the pub, isn't it, mate? So
it'll be the hangover food, the hangover 10:30. Get over your hangover. Double quarter pounder video.
You know what? I can't honestly remember. Did I ever get hangovers? I mean,
no.
we went out on Saturday. Before I shouldn't have done it really because I was driving down the motorway, and
not Saturday, you were you?
No, but I went down Saturday, but I was driving down Sunday, and I just didn't have a hangover. Like these were expecting me to be bad in the morning, but I weren't. So I can't remember the last time I had a hangover.
Amazing.
So into it, I guess.
Yeah, I think I've got fat body mass. Oh, sorry, mate.
I'm gonna finish. I'm staying with you.
Hold on, I found a bit more of me can. Look at that.
A bit of foam.
That's cheating.
I am very fortunate that I have got one of those necks that I can just open.
Oh,
what we're going to do, mate, I think it's, what is it? It's 9 o'clock. That leaves me with a couple of hours with the wife. I've thoroughly enjoyed this, mate.
It's been amazing.
I'm so glad we've actually got this sorted where we can do this review again. And I think it is a better system than the last one.
Yeah, and tell Mel we want her input as well.
Yes.
If I have to do it, she's got to do it.
I'll get her to put a bra on and a t-shirt and stuff.
Put a bag on her head. Like that. Like readers' wives with the duct tape across her eyes.
Yeah, stick duct tape. I think he says he's got to put a bra and a t-shirt on her so we don't see her nipples.
You know, June, I'm going to take the tune before you go. The first thing my wife does when she gets in from work, bra off straight away. Not my.
It's like an instrument of torture, I tell you.
She takes her bra off and relaxes in the chair with a t-shirt on, but
I've got my dressing gown on now. That's it.
That's it. Yeah, relax.
Brilliant. Well, I'll tell you what, mate. When we've shut this down, when I've clicked end broadcast, I'll give you a quick phone call. We'll have a chat and we'll sort something out for the next time.
Cheerio then, Simon.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Anybody who's contributed money to me, you're idiots because you should do it for a charity. And we'll just go from there. All right, Sam, I'll chat to you in a minute.
So the crows.
Laters. Is that gone? No, that ain't gone. End broadcast. There you go.
There we go. We're done. There we go.